Hello, Mary O'Malley with the 13th video and last video on my book, What's in the Way is the Way, the transforming power of trusting your life, all of it. And so we have been exploring together how we're homesick for life. We're homesick for an actual experience of life, not a conceptual idea about life. And this is where we lived when we were very young, and then we all had experiences that caused us to pull ourselves up and out of our body, and we got caught in our heads. We got caught in thinking about life rather than experiencing it. And we also looked at, this is not bad or wrong, this is just evolution. And the healing doesn't come from fixing it or getting rid of it or even understanding it. The healing comes when you discover that you are awareness. You are that which can see the thoughts, the feelings, and the sensations that are passing through you. And is discovering how to bring this curiosity to what is going on inside of you. And so slowly and surely, as you look, you can unhook from all these spells that this storyteller in your head learned before you were 6. And the more you look, the more you relate to rather than from what you are experiencing, your heart begins to naturally open, and you see that these spells, this storyteller, is created before you were 6, and it's very young. And so you see that there's nothing to be ashamed of or afraid of inside of you. Or as Rainer Maria Rilke, the Austrian poet, once wrote, perhaps everything that frightens us is, in its essence, something precious that wants our love. So as you begin to learn how to see and weave back into your heart all these different parts of yourself, your cloud bank thins, and you become a part of the healing of our planet. What do I mean by that? Take a look at the evening news. Look at all the wars and the fear and the greed and the starvation and the violence and the despair. All of these arise out of a mind that believes it is separate from life. It is caught in the cloud bank of fear and separation, and thus can act in ways that are unskillful not only for itself, but for the world. But this time of fear, this time where fear is the dominant force on our planet, its time is waning. And there's something new that is being born, and you are a part of that healing. For as you begin to heal your belief in separation, as you begin to see, explore, and unhook from the fear, the violence, the shame, the greed, the despair, as it lives inside of you, your cloud bank thins and you become present for life. And there's no way that you will be able to do any action that would cause harm to yourself, to your loved ones, to all the people you meet in your life, and even the earth. Because you are here for life, and you can see how every single thing and every single moment is sacred. So take a moment and just close your eyes and listen to the music of your life. Every single sound you heard arises out of mystery and goes back into mystery. And now open your eyes and look around you. And even though you've been in this room a million times, it's never quite been this way. And recognize that this is no ordinary moment. All the millions of moments of life have brought you to this moment, and this is the only moment that matters in your whole life. And a human being that lives that way becomes a healing presence in the world. Now, As you look at the evening news, you may think, oh my goodness, this is not possible. But this may look like a breakdown time, but it really truly is a breakthrough time. Brian Swimme, the wonderful physicist, once made a list of all the great evolutionary shifts, and he showed how every single time when a phase is ending and a new one is being born, there is chaos. And Elizabeth Sahtouris, the evolutionary biologist, in her take on the butterfly story, really gives us a glimpse of that. Imagine the caterpillar, which for its size is one of the most destructive little beings on our planet. It can mow down a branch in a day. And then it comes to the end of its time. And it was necessary. It's a part of the unfolding of life. And as it goes into a cocoon, it turns into goo. And they now understand that out of that goo comes what is called imaginal cells. This is the forerunner of the butterfly. And the goo always kills off the first wave of imaginal cells. The old is afraid of the new. But this causes the imaginal cells to come together in communities, and voila, the butterfly is born. And here is a creature that is much different than the caterpillar. It gives rather than takes. It pollinates, and its view is not just a tree, but it can fly for miles and miles, and it can see the broad expanse of the earth. And that is what is happening on our planet now. More and more of us are turning into butterflies. And because you are listening to this video, you are a part of that. So I invite you to pull on the courage and the willingness and the insight to clear your own cloud bank of struggle, to come out of the illusion of separation and enter this great flow of life that has been going on for billions of years before you have come, and will go on for a long time after you go, and to enter this river right now and become a conscious part of the flow is what will heal our planet. So thank you for all the children that are coming after us. I thank you for your willingness to wake up.